to talk about cyber insurance, we kind of have to understand what risk really means. And so remember, risk is considering both the probability and the impact of something bad happening. So what this means, if there's a high probability of something bad happening, and if it does happen, the impact is substantial, then you need to manage the risk. And remember, 4 ways to manage risk. One is to accept it. Hopefully you've got good processes in place to document why you're accepting it. Second is avoid it. Third way is mitigate it, fix those vulnerabilities. But the fourth way, is to share the risk. And that's what insurance is for, to share that risk. So if you remember from property and casualty type insurance, what you do is you get money to replace or repair property that might be damaged or lost, like from a fire or from a hurricane. It's pretty clear in that case what the costs were going to be. But with cyber, especially with ransomware, as you mentioned earlier, Kirsten, the costs are off the charts. So first is fixing the damage to the systems. The encryption process that ransomware attackers use can sometimes permanently damage a computer. Sometimes it's not recoverable. And if it's wiperware, then it's all done. So it's a replacement or repair cost. Then forensic costs, specialists like Kirk and his team to come in to find out what happened, recommend how to fix it, contain it. So that's a cost as well. And not only that, one of the other benefits that Kirk's team can do is they can actually help negotiate with the ransomware attackers. And speaking of that, the ransom itself, we're seeing ransoms in the millions of dollars these days. That's very common. Business interruption. So how much revenue is lost for every day your systems are down? How long can you survive if your business is dead in the water? Liability. If your customers and clients are impacted, you might get sued. So the legal fees, indemnification, defense costs. And then the government. So compliance, penalties, fines. You have to notify customers if their information might have been compromised. And if so, you need to set up a call center. Who's going to pay for all those penalties and fines for letting it get compromised?